Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
The Cleveland Browns continue their historic playoff run with a thrilling 24-21 victory over the New England Patriots in the conference round. Let's break down how the Browns edged closer to another championship. Tonight's Cleveland studio timeout is brought to you by the Game magazine. Week 21. Cle is inside number 1 in the power picture, with the award race getting louder, and every page feels like a locker room bulletin board. Shedeur Sanders put on a show with 456 passing yards and 2 touchdowns, connecting especially well with Travis Hunter, who exploded for 137 yards and 2 scores. The Browns' defense stepped up when it mattered, with Antonio Johnson wreaking havoc and recording a big sack. Despite 3 interceptions thrown by Sanders, Cleveland held on for the win, showcasing the team's resilience and depth as they stay perfect at 17-0. Weekly honors note: the Browns are tied into the Game of the Week spotlight. Travis Hunter is carrying the Browns' Offensive Player of the Week spotlight. Rudy Sims is also giving Cleveland a Defensive Player of the Week storyline. What does this win mean for the team's playoff journey?
Hey Angie, this win is huge for us. It keeps our Super Bowl dreams alive and shows the resilience of our squad.
You had an incredible performance today. How much did your teammates contribute to your success?
Yeah, Angie, my teammates really stepped up, especially Shedeur with those clutch throws. We're all in this together.
Cleveland fans see 24-21 and Travis Hunter going off for 137 yards and 2 scores, but this was another shaky 3-point escape that never felt under control, just like those wins over Washington and Atlanta.
You call it shaky, I call it resilient, because Shedeur Sanders throwing for 456 yards and 2 touchdowns while absorbing 3 interceptions shows a quarterback and offense that kept dictating terms all night.
Resilient teams don't let a 456-yard passing day and a star receiver performance turn into a nail-biter where one bad bounce flips the whole script against the Patriots.
In a league of one-score chaos, closing out 21-21 with Hunter torching coverage and Antonio Johnson sealing edges with pressure is exactly how a legit contender learns to win tight games. Coach, what a game. The Browns edged the Patriots 24-21. Were you surprised by the late comeback?
Not at all, Angela. This team knows how to dig deep. Shedeur Sanders was electric again, and Travis Hunter is proving he's a game changer.
Absolutely. But tell me, any players you're keeping an eye on?
No one's in the doghouse right now, but after releasing Toby Dever, we've got fresh blood with Hunter Wooler coming in to shake things up.
On the injury front, Harold Fannin Jr. remains sidelined with a significant injury, expected out for about 5 weeks. Meanwhile, the Browns made some moves, extending key players like Michael Tucker and JT Tuimoloau, while adding safety Hunter Wooler to bolster the secondary. Notably, Terrence Moss has returned from injury and is back in the mix. Coming up on the Rapoport Report: contract smoke, injury timelines, Cowboys pressure points. Keep the alerts on, because the quiet note is usually the loudest one by kickoff. The Cleveland Browns are in the conference championship with an impressive 17-0 record, but the pressure is on. Every snap could mean elimination. Their rival, the Las Vegas Raiders, are right behind them as the 2nd seed. The stakes couldn't be higher for the Browns as they aim to survive and advance. With the AFC's top teams in the mix, Cleveland knows they must perform at their best to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive. The highlight reel belongs to Travis Hunter's explosive receptions, including a 58-yard touchdown grab. Shedeur Sanders' deep throws kept the Patriots' defense on their heels, while Antonio Johnson's sack was a game-changing defensive moment. Maurice Ware's perfect kicking added crucial points, keeping the Browns ahead in this nail-biter. Next up is a high-stakes Super Bowl showdown against the Dallas Cowboys, a solid 10-7 team featuring star QB Caleb Downs with over 5,200 passing yards. Cleveland will need to contain Dallas' dynamic offense, including Enrique Leiva's rushing threat and Arian Smith's big playability on the outside. Plus, with Harold Fannin Jr. still out, Browns' depth will be tested in this ultimate playoff test. Looking ahead, the Browns get Dallas Cowboys next. They come in at 1-0-7-0, so this is not a sleepy spot on the schedule. On the ratings side they check in at 88 overall. What to watch for? Caleb Downs at quarterback with 5,238 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, and 5 picks. Enrique Leyva on the ground with 1,036 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. Arian Smith on the perimeter with 0 catches, 1,702 yards, and 28 scores. That is the assignment heading into kickoff, and those are the names Cleveland has to answer. Get ready for next week's Super Bowl clash where the Browns face Dallas' star-studded offense, manage key injuries, and aim to keep their perfect season alive in a do-or-die showdown. Keep an eye on the roster note too. Toby Dever was released. See you next week for Do or Die Showdown with Browns.